so I had to get that going real quick. I'm assuming Twitch is up and running. Boo-doo-doo-doo-boo. Boo-doo-doo-boo. Thank you, Twitch, for ads. Always. Always ads. Ads always. Always ads. Okay. Got that going. Got that going. Got that going. Yeah. Okey-doke. I don't think anyone's had anything to say. Yeah, we're all good. Not very much action. Learning gamer time.
G8s, get ready.
Back on the beat.
New phone, who dis? On my friends list. I still don't know who you are. Wait, are you on my friends list? Yeah, okay. I have no clue who this is. Huh. Wait, did I get a landing frame? That sucks. My tumbler. That sucks. What? Yeah, oh, this is not good. My push block? Alright, that's not how you break. Whoops. No, too slow. But confirms. Why is that confirmed? Oh, Sag. Oh, yep. Good night. No, Parasol Panic response is pillar. It's always pillar. Really? Okay, sure. Yeah, brass. That's not a bad block. Got 6 medium punches for the button dash. Okay. Effort more. Your assist. No! Yoink. Magnet hands. I did that 5 heavy kick because it would be more damage, but I didn't realize I didn't restand them.
One more time.
For my kingdom.
Why does it whiff on crouchers? I should not be calling brass like that. Okay, cool. It crossed me up in time as a charged input. Why did double not wall bounce? Oops. Double should definitely still get the wall bounce there. I didn't get my DP. I thought you were gonna up back. I should have seen that one coming. Okay. I hard called out the up back. Bonk. But yeah, also I'm not learning band, I'm learning brass, because Labao. I want to just prove a point about how stupid this assist is. Thanks, band. Corner. Yes, that's why I'm unbanned right now.
And now a word from our
I'm sick and tired of everyone picking up this assist, so I'm literally just gonna play it. Like, genuinely, it's just that annoying to me that a third of the games I have to play is versus this character. What? I was definitely walking across. I really love my assist right there. Oh wait! I guess I can't air throw her there. Good night.
one more once.
For my kingdom.
Time to put on a show. Showtime.
Nah. Push block for a little longer than I expected to be. Chicken block this. That's so unfortunate for me. Ben didn't come out, really? Dang. That sucks. Oh. Rip. Pop, 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 pop. Pop. Punk. I keep getting accidental charge with this guy. Ba 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 booey. I thought it was doing that, I'm not gonna lie. Ba 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 booey. That sucks. Really? Ah, that's not his launcher. Oh, no, really? No! That's not enough. Alright. Parry, no! Alright, one more for all the marbles and then I'll start the event. I think I was locked out of parry because I did up forward. Oh. Mash again, I dare you. greedy. Thank you, Braz. Really? That sucks. I should have confirmed. I probably didn't need to do that, did I? Yep, just go back. Let's go to Okay, let's go. First to 4. Surely that's a set number somewhere, right? Yeah. Such a stupid assist. Actually so dumb. Heard you wanted to play the game. Stop that. Respect my assist. Okay. Actual oatmeal is going second, so we'll have Ace Detective versus Will up first. Honestly, if I'm playing this team, I might still play Bomber for Band, but honestly, if I'm putting double on that team, I'm probably putting Clyde. Specifically for that team. Because Band already has L-Shot if I keep the Parasol alive. And then Para has Band. Although, honestly, that team might also function really well doing Bomber and A-Train. Bomber, A-Train, like, I mean, any combination of assists with all those characters is just like, yeah. 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 Okay. Getting into the swang of things. Either of these gamers want anything in particular? Will is looking for next steps. Okay. Can do. Am I just not allowed to spectate this? Please tell me SG's just taking a while. What are we buying? We in? Okay. Yeah, Parasol versus Brass. Be very careful about committing to shots. Snap! Oh wait, actually you didn't have the bar. You did what you needed to. Or you did basically what your option was. Snap now. I can dig it. Twice inside mid. Oh my god. Kill. Okay. That should be a dead man. Ace, I think we've talked about this before. Bit more patient band neutral. Oh no. Do we have these? Good punish. So I think the stable Happy Birthday routing off of level 3 hit Ace is... Oh, let the car rock and hit them afterwards. Well, you'll get the screen positioning you want. Yeah, that's an overhead. But for Bella level 3 confirm, I'm pretty sure it's just wait until you sure it hits both, and then 2 light kick, 2 medium kick, and go cancel. Bella players yell at me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the stable. I'm never gonna drop this. And then you do the 2 light kick, 2 medium kick, OTG hit, into up forward, jump medium punch, jump heavy kick, restand. Or you can do the jump light punches if that makes more sense to you, although that one feels a little more sketchy for Happy Birthday right off rip. We're just snapping in the brass, okay. One thing, I'm not gonna say it's a bad game plan rule. I kind of want to recommend you to do a bike guy route if you can to get the corner, so you force a better incoming off of snap, instead of just forcing them to play neutral. Because Parasol can just basically for free get the corner. And that will make that snap game plan a lot more threatening. Spending it? Okay. Punch. Yeah, well, you are very scared. And it's a scary team to paw. I have them behind. It's a scary team to play against. But we cannot just give the team the agency to do whatever. The second you stop fighting back is kind of when you've already given up. It feels like you're just scared and don't have a plan. Which then is exactly how the grappler wants you to feel. Hey, let people cook. Unused assists are better than people give them credit for just because they haven't been explored. Throne gives Band and Bella some really funny routing for no reason. You don't have OTG, what do? Mix. Okay, I can dig it. Take the pressure. Hold your ground, fight your way out of the corner. That didn't detonate the tier and block it. Yeah. So whenever... Pillar actually has 2 hitboxes, Will. Whenever there's an assist directly in front of you, the second hitbox that actually covers the air will not come out because your pillar hit the assist. So if the first hitbox comes out and hits something, this follow-up won't. Oh, accidental egret. Ace, you just went through all that risk to save your assist, and then called her. Slightly mistimed that throw, I guess. Bend it? Oh, you don't need to. I would have done that too. I didn't think that would do that much damage. Good tech. At that range, I wouldn't recommend L Bomber. If you're expecting the IAD there, honestly, 2 heavy punch is not a bad option. 2 heavy punch and then react with a special depending on what you see the Eliza follow up afterwards with. Because 2 heavy punch really shuts down that airspace. Start giving you around. Nice, I like that. Figure out a better way to contest out of corner, because you do the first step and like the really patient step, you actually hold your ground, you block, and you push block them out pretty well. Like especially when you waited for the second push block and then got them to a distance where you could try and super jump out, and that's what you tried to do. That's what I think you need to be looking for more. Another thing you can do is not necessarily try and use movement to bail out, but use that space you bought to set up something. So, like for Marie, it's gonna be, I'm gonna like super jump backwards and set up lasers just at my feet, buying myself time to land and then fight for more space. Obviously that comes with some risks, but that is an option. It's the same way a peacock will just sit in the corner and zone at you, or the peacock will just up back, wait for you to do something, then press jump light punch or jump medium kick depending on what they see, sort of deal. Ooh. Oh, that's a punish. Overextended on block. Oh, PPTC get hit. Slightly mistimed it. Oh, that's a punish. That's so unfortunate. You fought your way out of the corner, but you kind of need to run some aggression. Crispy. Yeah, that really barely caught you. That's unfortunate. But get used to the fact that Horus is an overhead, because Elizas will do that a lot. And if you ain't ready for it, it's gonna start hurting. Good. Keep track of IPS? Yes, you did. Cheeky. Don't think this is quite enough because I'm Dizzy's full. Just take damage. Oh no! There? I think you could have just killed the character for 2 bar, which I might have preferred over snapping. You're kind of getting away with these games, Ace, but I'm gonna tell you to stop mashing as much, especially the raw tags. It's risky. Risky business. Oh, I saw the vision well. That's unfortunate. Might just be a dash up 2LK angle instead. Just barely not fast enough. But yeah, okay. So for Ace, one of the biggest things is I think you just gotta kill more. Your team is built to kill. Spend it, kill them. There are arguments to be made for greed. There are arguments to be made for snapping problem assists. When a team has as much damage as yours does, usually killing becomes the better option. That, the raw tags, but just in general, kind of the mashing is a little spooky. You do it enough that someone's gonna catch on really quick and adapt in like even one game to just like, oh, I know what you are, and then deliberately play around it. So I kind of want to tell you to tone it down. Doesn't gotta go completely down, but tone it down a little bit. The big band's neutral felt a little too antsy to get something done. Granted, my big band is like baby, but like when I was playing quick match earlier, you can see I am definitely being tentative. I'm not comfortable with the character, but I am very much trying to get myself in a position to jump light kick or like spaced embrace, things we talked about. So I kind of want you to try and emulate that just a little bit more. Don't always commit to the I'm just brassing here because I can sort of deal. Yeah. Was there anything else for you? Routing happens, not getting TK horses, I'm right there with you. Like, some days it's just not it and I gotta do a different route. Oh yeah, the final thing, and I think this applied to both of y'all, was if you are scared enough to like take a risk and get your character out, or spend the bar and invest it in saving your character, make sure you made that risk or investment worth it. And what by that I mean, don't spend all those resources or take that risk to then call that assist when they're at risk of dying. Unless, like, there are some instances where you want to call an assist and have it die. Or, like you need the assist to do its job even at the cost of its life. There are instances where that will happen in this game. But there were times where you definitely could have not used an assist, or just used your other assist, called the one that was on life support, and just watched it get murked right in front of you. So if that character means that much to you to save, think about it beyond just, oh, I got them out from point and kept them alive. Also think about it in terms of your assist calls. Because again, like, in an instance where you're trying to keep it safe, you spent 2 bar to save this character and then watch them die anyway. And then the raw tag gets a little bit different, but I was like, you took a pretty big risk on a call out, and oftentimes that can just be a dead character. To then call her after doing that, it's just like, the end result versus the actions taken don't line up. So again, try and focus on those assist calls a little bit more. For Will, there were some instances where I think I personally would have kept a character in and tried to kill them versus snap them out. But snapping in neutral assists is honestly a pretty solid game plan. Or snapping in characters with bad matchups. So like PME does this with Annie and Bans all the time, where he's like, I'm gonna get the hit, and I'm just gonna force you to play neutral. It's a little bit stronger in his case because he's playing point Robo. Whereas Parasol still does have some good matchups. So again, like you snapped in the Band. Band Para is notoriously like annoying for Band. But Parasol has this lovely little thing called Bike Guy that lets you just cheat the corner. So I highly, highly, highly recommend getting in the habit of using Bike Guy to get the corner and then snapping them to force them to play an incoming in the corner rather than just reset neutral. Because Parasol's neutral is strong, but it's not, oh god, I have to play against Robo again sort of neutral. It's the, okay, I'm going to have to sweat a little bit, but I can actually play the game. So that was one of the things for game plans I'd like to see adjusted slightly. The biggest issue, I think, was you trying to find your way out of the corner. And you have a good first step of being patient, and then you buy yourself the space and don't use it. You just let them right back in. And so, again, I really like you push block the first, block the assist call, push block the second hit, and all of a sudden you've bought yourself a third of a screen, a half a screen of space to work with to fight your way out of the corner. And so there are, like I described, you can try and bail out with a super jump over, and that will usually beat people being pretty aggressive on the ground quickly. So someone who usually dashes back in, versus someone who's being a little bit more patient. Again, you can do the up back or like super jump, neutral jump, and set up, in like Marie's case, you could set up the laser. Parasol's case, it doesn't do as much for her. Double, you can like pull an Avery out and have that cover any approach. And then also just, you then threaten landing with disjointed buttons. Parasol, jump light punch. Parasol, jump light kick. Marie, everything in the world. Double doesn't have as many options, but jump light kick's not a bad option. Jump heavy punch will fight for the space if people try and go in. And then if people are being really patient and kind of just watching you, trying to play reactive, see if you can hit them with a little bit of a jump scare. See if you can like dash in and throw them before they're ready for it. And these are just a couple of examples, but like try and figure out a way to actually get yourself out of the corner, because you're doing such a good job of buying yourself the space, and you just need to actually use the space you've bought for yourself. And I think that's the main thing I want you to focus on. And then just the tiny little optimizations I talked about earlier. Okay. Actual meal versus at. Got oatmeal. Got royalty. Okay. Where are... Are we... Yeah, we're good to go. Okay. Nothing in particular to focus on. Flesh versus metal. There we go, that's the word. For some reason I thought there would be a F that worked. I was gonna say flesh versus fortune. They're both fortune. Oh. Yep, counter call. If someone does that landing beam in your face, I'm pretty sure the second you see the beam kind of leaving, you want to go for jab. Try and catch them like that. Because that's a little sketchy doing right in your face. Oh. In case you were unaware, Oatmeal, after you block the first hit of Cremation Low, the rest are mids, so you can just start stand blocking when you see Fortune in the air after that. I think Fortune can run under head drum, by the way. Royalty. So you can do a dash input and go under it, I'm pretty sure. I double check that though. I think you could sing SBO and get a confirm off that straight brass hit. Fair enough. SBO there. If you SBO off that jump heavy punch hit, that's a happy birthday. No, the drop. No, the push block. That's punishable. I have way too many terminal points. Alright. That's this, dash under, dash over. I want to say tone down the Fortune jump heavy kick. Just a little bit. It's a button that's got its place, but it's not the neutral controlling tool, and depending on the hit you get, if you get an air hit, there's no reward for going for the button. Jump heavy punch tends to do a pretty good job covering a similar space. Yeah. It's an alright Fortune button, but there are better options. Overhead. Kill. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Dose. I honestly would have liked, after the Silver Cord, if you had just straight up done each dive kick. Silver Cord gives you enough time to jump forward and just do dive kick. That sucks. So, I'm assuming you probably meant to call brass there. But to say it just to say it, why are we calling H-Fiber full screen? It's not going to do anything for you. Yeah, there, it's brass. Yeah. Matchup's kind of annoying. Yep, tag out versus Robo, who's just zoning, is usually a pretty safe option. That sucks. Connection? Concern. Yeah, okay, oatmeal. You wanna talk about it? Okay, looks like we're back to normal for now. Hopefully. Hopefully no more issues. That's some of the worst lag I've seen in a while. That was oof. Royalty, drop on the squiggly.
It all depends on your skill. Showtime.
You've gotten caught a couple of times, not expecting them to text forwards after the brass hit. Pay attention to your opponent's habits like that. Bonk, bonk. 2 hits to stand heavy kick. I love to see it. From that height, you should be able to do IID jump heavy punching. Fortune only needs to do feral for air throw confirms at really high heights, like super jump height. Oh no. Gnosis. Back to your assist. Oh no! You gotta be careful about calling your assist like that. Because you called it so many times for it to just die. I think that's one of the biggest things I'm gonna have you work on, Royalty, is just assist calls. Because doing them with purpose is gonna help you a lot. Frame trap. Help character moment. You still gotta mix. Yeah, that's our spot again. Oh wait! No, she did armor in your face. You have a hit grab level 3. Kill her for that. I was thinking about Feral to break the armor. I was looking at the wrong meters. With 3 bar? Don't hold none of that. You have the ability to murder. And your level 3 will deal a decent amount of damage, especially with ratio in your favor.
Let's do this in one take.
Alright, help me out. We have run ourselves into the corner. Now we're dealing with the consequences. Royalty, if you're unaware, just M-Fiber universally picks up in the corner. L-Fiber does too, but it requires a bit more timing. You have universal throws in the corner. It's the main thing I want you to be aware of. Oh, no. So, even though you are kind of a puppet character head off, she can't really do zoning all that much, especially after the changes for head cooldown. So, you want to place yourself still within threat range and then use the head to like frame trap them. Oh, air throw! I think you have time to air throw there. Oh! We're getting these parries and doing nothing with them. It feels so bad. Magnets. PVGC, PVGC. No, missed it. I respect the attempt. You had to. You understood the assignment. Oh, SSJ there. I'm pretty sure they're dead. Alright, you find yourself stuck in the corner. What do? Guess tech. Get counter hit. Hate to see it. Oh, we do this? Do you know how to salvage it? Because you need that stand medium kick to restand them. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, that doesn't look like that anymore, unfortunately. Press your way out of the corner. So, royalty, if you wanted, uh-oh. I forget how that one actually works out, Mail, I'm sorry. But that is a wiki question. Yeah, you need a pause for the LB. That's what I was. It needs to uncombo. That's actually game. No! Oh! Hey! Game a catch? Okay, royalty. I was gonna say, you gave a concerning amount of screen space. I can understand being scared of the scramble, but you gave them like 2/3 of the stage straight away. Okay. Many things to work on. So. For... I think royalty, I'll start with you. Again, the fortune jump heavy kick, it's like... It does a really good job controlling space, but depending on the hit, and especially because you were doing it so high in the air, the reward is actually not going to be great, because if it's an air-to-air hit, it's a blue bounce immediately and they get to tech. So it's... It's a bit... I feel like a lot of the spaces you were going for, jump heavy punch would have done a similar jump. I'll leave it at that, I think is the best way to put it. Beyond that, your fortune especially, because she's a pretty fast character, you were not expecting them to tech forward after the brass hit, and they did that pretty much every single time, and basically always got out of the corner because you overcommitted chasing the tech. Or chasing the hit and assuming they'd tech backwards. So that's something you kind of have to be aware of and paying attention to. Usually a really good thing to do is going to be to sit almost exactly at the range where a tech forward would go to, and then you make them guess after their tech what side they're going to appear on. And then if they tech backwards, you can just tech chase them. I think that's a better habit to try and get yourself into, because Oatmeal got out of the corner a lot by just teching forwards. Other things, off of a squiggly jump heavy punch, just like a stray hit. If you're in SBO range, that's a confirm. When a big band alpha counters in front of you, and just in general, learn the situations your fortune level 3 wins. So again, it's a hit grab, it beats armor. So Painwheel doing hatred and stall in front of you, a big band alpha countering in. There's nothing big band can do once he alpha counters to avoid your level 3. So you just level 3 on reaction and he just straight up loses. Usually CSF will probably be enough. But sometimes they've buffered it well enough that, or I don't know how the buffer works. I forget exactly how alpha counter works. I should know this by now. But having a response to alpha counters, because there's a reactable period of time in between the flash of alpha counter and the assist actually doing what it's supposed to do. So learning your answers, and this doesn't need to be going to the lab and figure out your answer right now to every single alpha counter, but when it pops up in game, go, like, use replay takeover. It's one of the things that's really good for, and just go, okay, what are my options here? What wins? What loses? That sort of deal. And so again, like, it's brass assist. Level 3 will break the armor. They can't go into SSJ because level 3 will break the armor. If they do level 3, I don't think they had the bar to do it, but even if they do level 3, your level 3 invulns through it and then hits them in the recovery. And because it's in the corner specifically, you actually get a combo off of Fortune level 3. So it's like all those things. Other niche small things, throw confirm in the corner, learn one. Again, M Fiber works. It uses OTG. It's a really easy timing. If you want to learn a slightly better timing, L Fiber right out of throw saves OTG and it works universally. It also works mid-screen versus Big Band and Beowulf. So just nice little bits of information to understand. And you go straight L Fiber into jump heavy punch, air dash, jump heavy punch, M Gato, and continue your route from there. The final thing for you, and this is a big thing, I think, Royalty, is figuring out your brass assist calls. Brass is an assist that commands a lot of space, and it does a lot. They've put a ton of downsides on it because of how strong it is. And so mainly those downsides come in after the fact, in terms of it has a pretty long recovery, it's sitting there able to get counter hit for a while. I bring all of this up to say, if you're calling brass, you should have a purpose behind it and an ability to protect it afterwards. So what was happening is very often you were calling it at a range where you couldn't fully pressure behind it. And then Oatmeal was doing a really good job of using their own brass called slightly behind yours to then just hit your brass assist and prevent you from protecting it. And it racked up a ton of damage on your assist. This is honestly, go pay attention to how they were doing it, because that's just a textbook case of counter calling. And you, as a brass assist user, can try and start implementing that. If you're comfortable playing the point versus point matchup without assists, do that until they call their assist, counter call it with brass and kill them for it. It's a really strong habit to get into as a brass assist user, specifically. Feel like that's the biggest thing for you. For Oatmeal, I know we talked about this before, you ran yourself into the corner a lot. You got away with it a little bit more here because of the aforementioned you were teching forwards and Royalty wasn't ready for it. Be careful about that habit. It kept working, so you didn't need to change anything, but that is a risky habit. When it comes to fighting for space, again, I really appreciate how you were using brass to counter call, but when you get close to the corner, your mode needs to swap, where it's like, okay, I'm going to force them to block brass and use that time to bail out instead. I don't care if brass takes a little bit of damage. I don't care if he gets hit himself. He's buying the time for me to just up and leave. That's what his job is going to be there. And so it's like you could try and use your assist to do that instead of solely focusing on counter calling, which you were doing a really good job of. You just need to, it can't be the only thing you're looking for. And so again, using brass to fight your way out of the corner and buy space like that is going to be a really strong habit. The other one is just, it's not going backwards or going forwards, because you are, you're not afraid of aggressing to check space, which again is a part of zoning. I would argue you do it a little bit too much, but there's a middle ground of standing your ground. So like a really good option for Robo Fortune, up, back, or neutral jump heavy punch, to just buy time, see what they're doing, beam accordingly, call assist accordingly, because as long as you don't super jump, your assist is still available. Or as long as you don't double jump. So you can do one of those, see what they're doing, beam plus assist, and then like in that situation, if they tried to dash into your jump heavy punch, what happens is they block jump heavy punch, they block L beam, they block brass, and in that period of time you landed, super jumped over them, and got yourself out. Things like that. So holding space a little bit more. You don't always have to be running away. You can also, especially if you have a lot of space to work with, just neutral jump more and like look for L beam or M beam. Super jump, neutral jump with a helicopter and just go to the sky and then mix them up with your double jump. You lose an assist here, so it's not as good. You can also just do normal jump and hold up with the helicopter. You've got a lot of things to play with for holding your ground. Same thing with Painwheel. You could just make a wall. You can do neutral jump, jump medium kick, fly cancel, and then having used that to buy space, then like go for a jump medium punch or something like that. A big band, neutral jump, jump light kick is a wall. You obviously always have the big neutral buttons. You have 2 HP and all that sort of stuff. So holding your ground like that is a very effective way of not losing ground and not putting yourself at significant amounts of risk. It will depend from matchup to matchup, because holding your ground versus an Eliza who's in caught range is kind of just like, okay, you control this space, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. This COD's gonna kill me. I just gotta respect this tool. Like, it will change from matchup to matchup, but figuring out what does and doesn't work for you, I think will help a lot. And help you not be too aggressive and take too many risks with Robo going forward, but not give up too much screen space. And the balance of all of these options will change from set to set, from player to player, and then from game to game once you get to a level where you're comfortable noticing those changes, those tiny changes from game to game to game, and like adapting even over the course of a first to 3. And you'll get there. And it's just getting a feel for which options you like the most, which options you find the most success with, and getting used to how your opponents deal with those options. Was there anything else for you? No, I think that was the main one. I think there were other small things that I mostly touched on or said in the moment. Scrambles are a lot of situational recognition, so you'll get better at them just through playing the game as more stuff happens. One thing I do like to recommend is either thinking about the scrambles themselves or going into replay takeover. Scrambles as Robo, they're like kind of pain, but they can also actually be really good. 2LP is a pretty solid scramble button, especially versus like air dashers. Or just, I mean, people jump a ton in scrambles. Like, 2LP is a really good button. You have Saw. Saw does a lot of work, especially if you have a head drone available, because then you can either do mine or drone. Like, you can mix all that up. In Saw with an assist, you just do Saw, call your assist, block string into beam, and go, okay, see you later. It works better with brass than, what's it called? H-Pinion, because I'm pretty sure Pinion would probably be way too slow to try and block string like that. But you get the idea. I mean, some people get more or less out of replay takeover. It's just a thing I like suggesting to try. I've played this game enough to the point where I don't use it as much because I'm the psychopath who just like tries the solution out in game. I'm not gonna lie. I do that a lot. But yeah, okay, so That's not how you spell separate, is it? Yeah, whoops. Where's Suki? I'll give them like 1 or 2 minutes to respond. If not, I'll just run the open lobby with you. And then I'll ping them one last time, and if they're not there, it's just a yikes gamer angle, and we close the stream. Do I have water nearby? I should. Water. Okay. Okay, I saw Suki, but I don't see Suki. Also, thank you, Ruby. I guess I would leave it unclear. Thank you, HMAD. Marketable plushie. Alrighty. You've got Patience Gaming and nothing in particular. Okay. Alright. Yeah, good to go. Fun playing Fortune, but no, I gotta fight a Bayo. Fortune Bayo discourse is always so funny to me. So we did give a lot of screen space quickly. Oh, a little too close. No spend. Good throw. Mix. Snipe, monster, kill. Murder. Oh, this looks like fun playing Fortune. Buh. That's crazy. Before Inquisition? Nope. Okay. What? That's a really play takeover moment. Surely there's a beat that wins there. That's just unfortunate, H-Man. That... what? Brass probably works there too. But yeah, that... rip. What in the world? Alright, Tsuki. How do we not give up that much screen space instantly? Because that was a good chunk. Then you got antsy to fight for it back and got land cancelled. It was really good, H-Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Yeah, staying trapped. No taunt, unfortunate. Getting a little antsy in the corner. We gotta snap in the right character, H-Man. Oh, the spaghetti. No arm? I'm probably just barely out of super cancel range. Good sweep. Oh. Good sweep. That. Nice. Tag out? No? Okay. Personally here, HMAD, I would have really liked to see you do a route that didn't spend any hype. Launcher into instant chair recall with that taunt. So you're playing with the hype resources. No! Unfortunate. Just keep it in the head. Sweep the head. Yep. Great work, HMed. Yeah, that's rough, Suki. You kind of just have to run in and force them to change up their options for enough time. For enough time for your head to be out of block stun so you can do something with it. You just have to interrupt the constant string. And you might even be able to control the head, because I'm not entirely sure how much 2 HP locks it out for. But yeah, when someone's just doing that to headless, like, ideally it really helps to have an assist to cover your approach, but when you're in a situation like that, you've just got to go in. Man, can't keep both. Pop, pop. Guess tech, guess death. Bonk, bonk. Crumple, taunt, chair pick up. They're dead, aren't they? Tag them down. Tagging the bear. Nope, we'll go. That's the mix. Yeah, wow, right, that's no longer throw invuln. That's crazy. Really? Okay. those were definitely Beowulf games.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
I think if you just jabbed there, you won. Yeah. Oh, you teched back into the corner too. You teched back into the corner. Sure, call. Get hype. Down low. Don't even need hype. Undoes he drain? Undoes he drain? Great punish. Yatsuki, you're getting so antsy trying to get out of the corner. And HMAT is just sitting there waiting for it. No, got auto input. PBGC get hit, that's a feral moment. Oh no. Yeah, Suki, we're just not quite choosing the right responses in scrambly situations. Alright, swapping points. Funnily enough, Suki, Fortune's kind of heavy punch is a pretty good neutral check as well. That's definitely a situation where I would have pressed Sten heavy punch. I'm pretty sure it wins there. If not, at least trades. Why are we gunning there, Suki? Smash. Mix. And control the game. What do you do? Same side low. No. Bonk. That's greedy as hell, HMAD. For the record, Suki, when I'm landing there, I'm almost always trying to just throw. It's such a good response to get out of that. Good pillar. Oh no. Unfortunate. Can't really change what you're doing based on reaction. I think in that situation I would have very much liked bikes though, because that would have been enough to chip out anyway. Yeah. Got a little too antsy. Which I think was just the story of the set, Suki. HMAD puts you in uncomfortable positions and you just squirmed so much. And it ended up resulting in a lot of meh choices. Whether it was trying way too hard to fight yourself out of the corner when he was clearly just waiting for things. So like he's sitting there waiting for H-Fiber and just gonna press down heavy punch when he sees you do it. Same thing with the constantly teching back into the corner. You did it like 3 separate times and just put yourself in such a bad spot. The ability to calm down in those situations and just like think about one clear goal. How do I get out as much as possible? Um, that was honestly the biggest thing. It was just like scrambles, you just constantly chose the wrong option because you were not understanding how HMAD was trying to play the game. And you kind of just got bonked for it. When you were in control, things looked pretty good. Your mix was alright. A couple things felt a little weird. HMAD was just playing really well today too as part of it, Suki. So like I wouldn't be super hard on yourself. They were genuinely just reacting to you getting a little scrambly and doing that really well. Yeah, since you became a Patience fan, and like that's exactly what I'm talking about. You were kind of just watching them squirm and doing a really good job punishing and reacting to everything they did. If there's anything else specific for you, Tsuki, I kind of want you to use your like space control tools versus Beowulf more. Like enforce that space he has to run into. So Parasol, that's jab, that's 2 medium punch at like the max ranges for those. As double, it's 2 HP into M gun. Again, Fortune, stand heavy punch is actually kind of a silly button sometimes. Even if you're not hit confirming off of them, because and like some of them you can't, like a max range tipper Parasol jab, you're not getting anything off of that, but you disrupt their offense. You make the you straight up just say stop. Like just ask HMAD and Ruby how annoying it is to play versus my Parasol sometimes, because I straight up just like I space well enough that they can't hit me for doing anything, and I just like bonk anytime they try and do anything. It's like check, jab, jab, check, check. Like calm down. Wait a second. It's those sorts of tools really make Beowulf play a slower game. Beyond that, land canceling the jump heavy punches from Beowulf will help you a little bit more. If you have a really good read on when they're going to do it, being aggressive and what's it called? Meeting them with a forward air-to-air that's really fast. So Fortune Jump Light Punch. Doubles Fortune Jump Light Punch. That sort of thing. Yeah, I feel like those are the biggest ones. The round starts. Parasol honestly has a pretty good time versus round start for Beowulf. Again, you have jab that shouldn't lose to a full range H-chair, and even if it does, you're encouraging them to do round start H-chair or round start arm, which like if you bait it out, they're really hurting. They're hurting. So even just round start jab usually does a lot of work versus them. It tends to stuff a lot of assists that get called. If you want something a little safer, just neutral jump up back and then press a button if they aggress into space. You've got a lot of options. I completely sympathize with your distaste for Fortune Beowulf matchup. As someone who's played Fortune, you randomly get tagged by things it's a frustrating matchup. But Beos also have a reason to be frustrated, and you can figure out the things that really tilt them off the face of the earth. Beowulf is tall and wide for no reason. Up forward jump light kick just shuts him down a lot. 2 light kick reaches him pretty far because, again, he's wide. So you can hit it from like even further than other characters you'd expect. If you at any point in time feel like you need to bail out and you don't want to risk your limbs getting caught, you can press jump light punch and turn into a ball. So like if you're trying to hold space or retreat space, you can do like neutral jump, jump medium punch, neutral jump, jump light kick, And then air dash backwards, jump light punch, and just like bail out of the situation, make yourself tiny. You just pressed... I'm sorry, HMAD, you just pressed jump heavy punch really late for that. But again, for Fortune specifically, anti-airing jump heavy punch is not really the way to go. I think spacing around it, land canceling it, or meeting it before it actually comes out with really fast air buttons that Fortune has, tends to work. Or is this the stupid... I think I remember the screenshot now where it like just barely goes under you and catches your stomach. I think I remember what you're talking about now, HMAD. That is not consistent. That's like TAS anti-airs. But yeah, so I feel like that's the big thing for you, Suki. HMAP, again, honestly, you did a lot of things right. I kind of want to go back, because I forget exactly what I want to say about that first game. And if it was honestly just your drops letting them back in the game, or if other things happened. Because, so like, start of the game, Suki gave you a ton of space. And then this was phenomenal. Got mashed on, got called out with a throw, that was really good, Suki. Really good pressure, mix. I definitely saw that, HMAD. Neither of us need to talk about that. We know the deal. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, you got mixed. Obviously, this is kind of hindsight, but sometimes you just gotta mash as well. Sometimes it's like, oh, they're hitting me with everything and they're going for everything. And I mean, you kind of started doing it. You have the vision. People don't do it that much on My Fortune either, Suki. My Fortune is fake, and they just respect it all. Oh, yeah, this was a thing. Unironically, HMAD, I would have loved to see... please tell me my controller's still plugged in nicely. No! I would have loved to see early Beaver spent here. Oh yeah, that whole situation as well, Lamau. Is it telling? It doesn't tell me what buttons you have for IPS, okay. Anything like that, because I mean you're losing the corner anyway. So at least play incoming with someone Dizzy left over. This was... yeah. Okay. Yeah. LB. MB. Okay, HP works if I'm, like, ready. But I can't get charged in time, can I? Curious if any normals win. Yeah, okay. Honestly, just LB here, I think. I understand it's like a split-second decision, and you're like, oh, let me do the good DP, but sometimes it's not the good DP. Spaghetti. So, the really stupid thing you get to do as banned, there is one command throw in this game that you can super cancel on whiff. Care to know which one that is? Oh, come on. What? Oh, did they hit you before? Oh, that was meant to be E-break. Inputs. Yeah, looks like you just didn't plink it right. But yeah, in case you were unaware, you can frame trap people trying to punish your A-train with SSJ, because you can cancel it on whiff. You can even OS the timing, because it's a command throw, so if you input SSJ during the animation, you don't have SSJ come out, so it only comes out on whiff. It's dumb. Catpie does that all the time, and it's really annoying. Or did that all the time. Bro doesn't play the game anymore. Bro's a Tekken gamer now. But yeah, so you've got that going for you. Yeah, unfortunately, not too much advice outside of minor things. At some point, I suggested you kill and then chair recall and then get hype afterwards. Instead, just like minor optimizations, probably other small passing comments here and there, but overall, like, big thumbs up. Patience gaming is working. Like, that was peak Patience fan gameplay. Drops were rough, not getting taunt. It happens. You know how to iron that out. We don't got to talk about that all that much. This was when you were trying to recall the chair from like mid-screen behind you. I understand liking the having chair recall for pressure. Yeah, that was really good. And I know I talked about it a little bit with you, and I'm assuming this is a bit of what you were working with Komodo. Oh, you wanted to left, right? I understand. I know you're talking about this at least a little bit with Komodo, but those sweeps, those armored sweeps to just deal with the gun, were exactly what I've been talking with you about for a while, and like, I hope you're feeling the progress in that matchup. Like, it was looking a lot better. This week looked really good. So just like, big thumbs up, H-Med. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Let's go! Happiness when playing the game. Maybe I'll Stockholm myself into actually liking Band. I'm gonna hop on QM really quickly and put like a first to 3 of Parabrass again, because this is just so stupid, and it hurts me. It hurts me how just annoyingly good this is. Why does Brass do this? And then I'll be wrapping up and sending y'all elsewhere. Whatever.
Gr8, get ready.
Back on the beat.
For my kingdom.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
That's not what's up. Thank you, big man. Oh, that's awkward. Oh wow, I didn't catch. Do it again. Yeah, I know that does that. Oh my god, I do that to other people. I needed to be ready for that. What in the world? I think you're just dead. Why? You said this was okay. I'm shocked Band didn't break that. Oh, I'm not dead. Checking out of the corner and doing pillar plus brass. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I could have just done brass and it would have worked anyway. Like, bro, I've never touched this assist before in my life. Yeah, they're done. It's just like, it's so effective for how little you actually have to care about it. Or like using it. Okay, why? I don't need this window anymore. It's being weird.
Egrets, get ready.
Back on the beat.
Also, hello Katsu, I see you.
Target confirmed.
I'll do a first to 3 and then leave it for the evening. What a cool assist. Thank you, big man. My pillar! I swear I pillar those. Ba-ba-boo. Back to neutral. I don't think this is enough. Not quite, yeah.
One more time.
After you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Thanks, brass. That's not good. You're mashing. I was right too, I just messed it up. No. That's so sad. That's not like that. That sucks. I canceled that too early. I don't block those? No. Oh, this is awkward. Right, that's an overhead now. No. I didn't get my PBGC. You were so dead there, is the funniest part. Oh, level 3? Am I close enough for this? Oh, you don't even care. Okay. I was so right about the burst bait and then I just messed it up. Oh, I'm so sad. Nope. That sucks. Oh, that just barely caught me. That's crazy. I even did M-Shot to stop that too. That sucks. I scratched my head. My fingers are not in place in filler. Better off. Bonk. Why is the charge buffer in this game so long? I wanted up forward jump medium kick. I deliberately cleared my charge and then still got it for the up forward. That's not how you do color. Parasol. Tuba! What a stupid character.
One more once.
Target confirmed.
Time to put on a show. Action.
Oh, I really thought you'd respect the pillar. I should have just sent it. Active assist. Man, you really just fiber on block, don't you? Okay. Ow. Alright, what can my band do? That's not what I wanted. Uh-oh. That avoids it. Oh, I thought I would catch it. I thought I killed them both. No. I'm not dead? That sucks. I think I was dead either way going. Yeah, because the lock and load killed me. Okay. Oh no! I thought I could kill you with that, but that's. I said verse to 3. I think it is Icarus time. Oh, whoops. Well, have fun staring at darkness. GG's Katsu. Yeah, I'm pulling up the video. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, before I forget, any other questions, any other concerns, anything I said didn't make sense, just ask me on the server. I'll gladly re-elaborate on anything. Okay. Take care, y'all.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh,
Second
ooh.
camera.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Here's the combo.
Hey.
you finished this. They died.
That's somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, there it is.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got combination.
It's like we have some bombos, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.